Hi guys, I'm Shazad and welcome in Laravel 10 series. Today's we're gonna discuss about the Vite. So let's suppose you have 10 CSS file and also the 10 JS files. If you're adding all the files into a single project, then definitely you will face a lot of problems, performance problem, SEO problem, because SEO persons always says that you have to use one CSS file and also a one JS files. So you have a 10 files, so 20 files. It's a huge files. Okay, so now whenever you add those files by placing the files in the public directory and add them directly in your project, then definitely in every request your server load that particular files, either it's a 10 files, 5 files or 20 files. But if you are using the Vite already give you a lot of things out of the box. Once you created each and everything in the production environment, you can just create the build. Okay, so once you create the build, Laravel serve all the CSS and also the JS files from your build. So let's suppose if you are rendering the video, so once you render the video, you will smoothly edit and also perform a lot of tasks. So similarly, by using the Vite, you only build a single command or you only build once, and the Laravel or the Vite serve you each and everything out of the box. Okay, so now how can you combine all the CSS and also all the JS files? You have the CSS app.css file and you have the app.js file. You can just define all your CSS in the CSS directory and also all your JS files in the JS directory. But if you are not adding or if you are not using the app.css file, fine, you can also define all the CSS file in your app.js file and also all the JS file in the app.js files. We're gonna give you each and everything. We're gonna give you the idea how can you use the Vite exactly by using the Laravel 10. Okay, so this is not the ending, because if you have a lot of static images, if you are keeping all those images in a public directory and you are loading the images, let's suppose 5, 10 or 50 images in your project. So Laravel serve you all the files whenever someone requests your XYZ URL. So let's suppose if I am accessing the URL 5 times, the Laravel serve you the images 5 times. You know very well the beauty of the Vite. When you create each and everything in the development environment and you created the build, you uploaded that particular build in the production environment. So Laravel serve each and everything from that particular build. So you don't need to load the static images again and again and again. So how exactly the Laravel Vite works, I'm gonna discuss each and everything in this video. So let's get started. Okay guys, so now I'm going to run this. I'm saying PHP artisan serve and also I'm saying npm run dev. Don't worry about it if you are not familiar with the npm run dev. Okay, so now I just want to open this link. So as you can see, it's working when you view page source. So now as you can see, this is the Vite and both are the files are working as CSS file. This is the JS file. Okay, we have already created the video, but we face some audio problem, so that's why I'm creating the same video again. Okay, so now as you can see, we have the themes here in the app.js. Here we have 2 files, app.css, app.js. We have created the theme folder in the resources. So I'm going to download this folder so you guys can easily understand how can you do that from scratch. Okay, so now once again, this one. But now it's fine. We have few choices, or we have some options, or we have some functionality. Like if you want to know that which Vite version you are using or the npm version, npm-v. So when you use this command 9.8.1, it's an npm version. So you have to check also the node version, node-v 18.18.0. before starting, you have to download the Node version first of all. The second thing, you have to download the NPM. So these are the two requirements. Okay, so since this is the Laravel 10 series, so that's why the Vite plugin comes with the package out of the box. If you are working on the Laravel 8, Laravel 9, then definitely you have to download the Laravel Vite plugin. Okay, so now you have checked the versions. I'm going to show you that I have already downloaded the Node version. Okay, so Node version, where is the Node? So as you can see, this is the Node version. If I click on the detail 18.18.0, if you have not installed the Node version, just go to, okay guys, so now I'm saying Node.js. So this is the version 18.18.0 I have installed. They're saying recommended for most users. The current version is 20.8.0. So you have to download this one and you have to install this one, and then you have to click on the next button, next while installing. Okay, so wait for a few seconds. It's now about to download. Okay, so let me uninstall this one, this Node version, so you guys can easily understand how can you do that. Okay, I'm going to uninstall this version, Node version, and now I'm saying automatically close the applications. Do not close the applications. Okay, fine. Wait for a few seconds. It takes time to download the Node.js version. Okay, so now as you can see, we have successfully installed the version or the Node version. It's available here, 18.18.0 version. Wait for a few seconds. Timing remaining 2 seconds. Boom, you have uninstalled. Now just click on the versions you have downloaded, and here as you can see it's saying Node.js. Click on the next button. I accept. You can also read the entire license agreement. Just click on the next button. So where you can install the Node.js. So this is the path. If you want to change the path, you can select your own path. I'm saying I'm gonna install the Node versions here. Okay. So now here they are saying custom setup. You can also use the Node.js runtime, or these options also available. I'm saying next, automatically install the necessary tools, note the installer. I'm saying yes, automatically install the necessary tools. Next, install. I'm saying yes. Wait for a few seconds. It's copying the file. Once you download, then you can check either it's working or not by, okay, I'm saying finish. So it's saying continue or press any key. So now it's downloading the necessary package. So it's downloading. You have Python 3.11.5 installed, and it's saying they have the 3.12.0 is available based on your source. So downloading Python 3.12, it's updating the Python out of the box for you. Okay, wait for a few seconds. It's 100%. And now Python installing 64-bit Python, which the system just downloaded. Okay, so It's working. Wait, please. Wait for a few seconds until unless we download the setup. Okay, so now it's saying type to enter. So you have successfully installed. Once again, I'm saying node/v. So definitely it will say 18.18. So you have now version or install the Node.js npm run, or you have to execute npm install. Just click on the npm install to install the npm. So when you do that, as you can see, update, audited, 5 packages. Now you are ready to go. Okay, so now you have app.css first of all, and you also have the app.js files. So how Vite works? So open your file. This is the file. You have to specify the file's name. I'm saying go to the resources, css, app.css. This is the file. Also go to the resources, js, app.js. So this is the css file and this is the js files. I'm gonna now create a folder named theme, and in the folder I'm gonna create another folder css, and now I'm saying I'm gonna also create the js folder. Fine. In the css I'm saying style.css, and also in the js I'm gonna say script.js. Okay, so refresh. Now go to the app.css file, import the files. I'm saying go to the previous directory, go to the theme. Okay, so now in the theme we have the css. Okay, don't have the css, sorry, it's a theme. We have a css and we have the style.css file. Fine, just click on this one. If it's opening, then that means it's working fine. I'm saying h1, find the h1, and I'm saying make the color olive. So once again refresh the page. It's saying you have to run the npm. Since we have just installed the node.js, so that's why we have to run the npm command. Npm run dev, sorry. So it's started. Fresh. Now you have the code. Okay, so one thing, open your file. I'm saying this is the web file, and now as you can see this is the root directory. So here is the root directory and we have this file. Okay, so now you have to use the add Vite. If you are adding the two files app.css and also the app.js, you have to specify in the array like app.css and also app.js. Make sure you have to specify the full path like resources, css and app.css and also the app.js file. I'm saying app.js file. Fine. But since we have the single file, since we always add or attach the css file at the top and also the js files in the bottom, you know very well about it. Okay, so I'm going to open this one. I'm going to copy this one because I'm very lazy person. And here I'm saying just add this code. Okay, so once again refresh the page. As you can see, it's all up. You can also refresh the page. If you click on the link, as you can see, you have added the one CSS file. Okay, so this is a single CSS file. You can add as many CSS file as you want in the app.css. It's available in the resources. So that's why I'm saying Control C, Control V, second, and you have to create this second version of the CSS. And now I'm saying find the h2, and I'm saying background red. Go to the page, refresh the page. As you can see, it's saying background red. Okay, so let's suppose I'm saying in this time olive. So without refreshing, as you can see, it's working fine. So why it's refreshing the page out of the box for you? Just click on the vite.config.js file. As you can see, you set the refresh equals to true. Okay guys, so now it's fine. You can also check how many files you have embedded. So you have 2 files. If you have 5 files, 10 files, you can add the 5 and 10 files in the app.css file. Okay, so this is the CSS. And what about the JS? I'm saying in the theme, make sure theme, this is the wrong one. I'm going to delete this one. So I'm saying in the theme, I have the JS folder. So as you can see, this is the JS folder. I can also delete this one. So in the JS folder, I'm gonna create the script.js file, and here I'm saying alert, and I'm saying Vite is working. Okay, so you have created the file. You have to add Vite also here. So closing the body. You can also add it here, but it's not recommended. Okay, so in the app.js, as you can see, this is the app.js. You have to add this script. I'm saying import, import, and now I'm saying back to the theme folder, JS, we have the script.js. Now you have added the Vite here, and you also added the script.js file. So now go to the page, refresh the page, refresh. As you can see, okay, you have to change. It's not a CSS, it's a JS, and it's app.js. So that's why it was showing the CSS file. So now refresh. Without refreshing, as you can see, it's saying Vite is working because you are using the fresh equals to true in the this file. So whenever you change anything in your code, the system automatically refresh your current tab. Okay, so this is the file. It's working fine. So you can add another file like second. And now if I say that I have to create the second version of the file, second.js, and I'm saying alert second, Vite alert second, go to the page. So this is the first one, and this is the second one. If you want to cross verify, just click on this one. You have two JS files. Make sure these are the two JS files, but the system automatically adding a single CSS file and a single JS file. So this is the beauty of the Vite. Okay, so what about the resources? As you can see, the static resources I'm talking about, the images, videos, or fonts, you can use the let me show you where you can add it. Here you can say, okay, so now I'm saying that find the theme, and in the theme we have the images, and in the images I'm saying consider all the images and also the directories. So first of all I'm saying consider all the images. So create the images folder in the theme. So this is the theme. I'm saying folder images, and now I gonna copy a file. So I'm saying this file. Also I'm saying where is the Laragon www, and also where is the Laravel global resources theme, and also the images. I'm gonna keep this one, and here I'm saying img. So this is the png format. As you can see, this is the png name, the img. Okay, so now you have to use the Vite asset, and you have to specify that go to the resources theme img, you have the img.png file. So once again go to the page, refresh the page, and I'm going to comment these two alerts, this one and also this one, so you guys can. Okay, so once again view page source, we click this one. As you can see, it's not working. Verify the, okay, so it's images not image. भाई वो काट देना. That's why it was not working. As you can see, now it's loading the image. So you have successfully added the resources, the static resources. You have added the JS file, and also you have added the CSS file. You can also add the fonts, like any kind of assets. So you have to keep all those things in the resources and also in a specific folder. So if you have a font, just add a directory, fonts or XYZ, whatever naming convention you are following. Okay guys, so now you are familiar with the Vite. How can you exactly use the app.css and also the app.js file? What is the config file of the Vite? How can you modify it? And also how can you integrate the CSS and also the JS file? So I hope guys you are enjoying our videos. If you think we are doing good, thumbs up. Feel free to share our courses with your friends, especially on social networks. And please don't forget to click on subscribe button and pressing the bell icon so you never miss any update. So thank you for watching.